there. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Courtney Griesel, Economic Development Director with the City of Springfield. I also have the honor to serve on United Way's Board of Directors, and I'm the incoming chair for our 2020 community campaign.
I'm Corey Rodley, United Way's Equity and Engagement Manager. As representatives of United Way's board and staff, we want to share with you where we stand today and where we're heading, the state of our work, the commitments we're making to you, and our request for you to work alongside us, to reflect deeply and act boldly in a world desperate and deserving of change. We at United Way have not been bold in the aftermath of George Floyd's death. We have not been bold as our neighbors and communities are called to face the realities of racism and inequities that have boiled to the surface of a nation in reckoning. We have softly tread in our communities for the past 75 years, striving to do the common good while cloaking ourselves in the trappings of white privilege. It is painful to wrestle with the ways we've contributed to systemic inequities and allowed racism to continue. Like many organizations and people, we have wanted to focus on what we are doing well. And for us, that often looks like how much money and time have been given toward efforts to improve the lives of children and families. This is not enough. We have not done or been enough. We must actively work to dismantle the oppressive systems that keep families and children in poverty and farthest from prosperity and safety. We cannot simply move resources from those who give to those who need. Our collective work is to stop racism, advocate for systemic changes, and authentically change lives and move mountains. We must do more, we must do better, and we need you to hold us accountable. Not just to steward your dollars from one place to another, but to amplify the power of your support to make meaningful, lasting, and equitable changes throughout Lane County. We are committing to actively looking internally at all the ways we are contributing to racist and oppressive systems and rebuilding how we do this work. We are committing to prioritizing funding for organizations that work most directly with the most disadvantaged children and families. And we are committing to investing in organizations that are led by people of color and that are farthest from resources.
We are also committing to ensuring our fundraising and campaign efforts are reshaped and reflect these commitments, not only because the state of our world today demands it, but because our board and those we serve demand it. Amidst COVID-19, home and access have taken on expanded meaning, and connection to people and stories are more important than ever. This year, our fundraising campaign will work to meet you where you are, better connect you to those agencies and stories on the front lines. Whether from the workplace, the home place, or any place, we have the opportunity and the responsibility to do better for our communities. I give because even a small amount matters when we're facing the systemic health, educational, and economic barriers our children face. I give because I hope you will give. The investment in the health and education of our youth is an intentional investment in a better version of our world, and we cannot do this work alone.
We, as United Way, can no longer cling to neutrality or apprehension. We must push forward boldly, authentically, and check our fears at the door. Join us and encourage us and hold us accountable and help us build a future where our Black and brown children have the same opportunities to achieve and succeed as our white children do.
The United Way board and staff are committed to bold steps, authentic action, and making the critical investments in change for our community's children. On behalf of the United Way board and staff, please join us as we reshape what it truly means to live united. Thank you.